Alright, everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I have something to talk to you guys about today. Two different pickups, apples versus oranges. Two pickups that are completely different, but for whatever reason I have more people with the particular type of pickup that I'm going to compare the Maverick with today than any other pickup. So I thought it would be good just to do a comparison, and I have a friend, an acquaintance, and a co-worker, same guy, all three things, and he's here with us, and he has agreed to let us do this comparison video. So I'm going to introduce him, and then we'll show you what truck we're talking about, or should I say truck, buddy. And he has agreed to let us film his truck today, and we're going to do kind of a comparison. It's really not a real fair comparison because these are two different types of truck. All right, we have on our left the Toyota Tacoma pickup, one of the best-selling mid-size pickups that there are, arguably and undoubtedly one of the most reliable pickups that money can buy, and it holds its value probably better than any pickup truck out there. I don't know any that are better. You all will correct me if I'm wrong, because you always do. So let's start the comparison, the Tacoma and the Maverick. The first thing that we notice right off the bat, the Maverick sits lower, it is shorter, and to make apples completely different than oranges, this Toyota Tacoma is four-wheel drive and the Maverick is front-wheel drive, and we could also say two-wheel drive. Both pickups have been fitted with tonneau cover, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they have the same brand tonneau cover. Yes, the Gator FX. Great cover. And it's funny because my buddy and I, we both have the same boats as well. We kind of share ideas. We shoot guns together sometimes, so yeah, we got some history. So we're going to, if my friend is able and willing, we're going to look inside the beds, we're going to look inside the cab, show you what room is in each of them, and we'll do a comparison for all of you guys who always comparing the Maverick to the Tacoma. Let's see how they compare. Okay, the first thing we're going to look at is how does a regular size, I'm sorry for calling you regular size, but you're about the average size guy, right? How tall are you, young man? Tell him how tall you are.
5'8".
He's 5'8". That's right in the average size person. Now, if I get in this vehicle, there's going to be a whole lot of people that are mad because I'm 6'7", and I'm going to make it look like, yeah, I can't fit in a Toyota Tacoma that well. And honestly, I don't. But that's not a fair comparison, so we won't do that. So he will open his door, and he'll show you how he fits in there. See, plenty of leg room, nicely styled, all the bells and whistles. Is this an automatic or?
Yes, automatic.
Automatic, all right, automatic and four-wheel drive. And if you would tell these folks, what would you say your average gas mileage is?
On the specs, it's 20 in the city and 23 in the highway.
Okay, that's all right. All righty, sir. Now, you guys see how he fits in there. Now, if you would, show us in the back, sir.
Sure.
How much room we have back here. Of course, the Toyota Tacoma is a full frame truck. It's not a unibody like the Maverick, so it's, like we said, not comparing apples to oranges. And as you can see, there's very much ample leg room and places to put all your gear, and there's a full door. He has the running boards, and they are definitely a necessary item, because if you'll look at the Toyota Tacoma as compared to the Maverick sits way lower. That makes it, for the average guy, probably easier to get in and out of. Go ahead and get on in there. Well, see, he climbs up into the Toyota. He has the running boards. It's a good deal because it sits up higher, it has better ground clearance than the Maverick. Four-wheel drive, able to do some stuff off-road. The Maverick, on the other hand, in this two-wheel drive version, it can go in the snow if you have to, but it's really not made for off-road. Some folks who have the all-wheel drive model are going to say, yes it does, yes it does. And yes, you can probably get through the snow and all the rugged terrain much better in the FX4 all-wheel drive model of the Maverick. We're not saying that it can't do those things, but as good as it gets through, it's never going to be as good as the Toyota Tacoma at those things. So now we're going to have my buddy get into the Maverick and we'll see how the effort is a little bit different. Okay. All right, now my good friend is going to get into the Maverick and you'll see the difference in getting in one or the other. There's no climbing up, there's climbing down in. Now if we look inside, he has plenty of room because that seat is actually adjusted for a 6'7" guy, which is me. So he might have to put some blocks on the pedals so he can reach them. He's got plenty of leg room in there. I try to tell you guys that who claim that maybe I'm making this up, that I'm 6'7", but yes, he has plenty of room. All right, thank you very much, sir. And he's going to show you the difference in also crew cab as well. And while it does have enough room with the seat all the way back in the position where I would normally have it, you have less room than on the other side, and on that other side is more where my wife would have a seat, and you can still fit someone in there very comfortably. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have my good buddy, we're going to do a comparison of the truck beds and the accessories that are in the rear of the vehicle and what all it includes. First, I'm going to have my buddy show you the Toyota Tacoma, whether it has towing packages. I haven't asked him any of that stuff, so he's going to show us the Toyota Tacoma and then we'll go back and show you the stuff in the Maverick. You can go.
All right, this here is the Tacoma, the 5-foot bed. Now we open up the gator.
All right.
Not much of. It's got hooks over here, tie down hooks. You have your help me out here. You have the thingamajig to the railings over here.
Yes, the rail, so you can secure all kinds of goodies. Yep.
And you have some more hooks up here.
All right.
And you have a little compartment over here.
Okay.
To store some for storage, little storage.
See?
There are some that come with the plugs. Mine don't have it. It's just an SR5.
All right.
TRD normally has them.
Okay. All right. That is what is in the Toyota Tacoma. Now let's look at the Maverick. All righty. I hope everybody who has a Maverick knows all the stuff about a Maverick, but just in case you don't, one of the things that it did not come with is the tailgate assist. And I did add that in the aftermarket. Best little add-on that money can buy. I think I paid 60 bucks for it. Now, was it easy to put on? No, it was not. But that's what it is. I also have the Gator FX tonneau cover. Comes off the same way. And I can't speak for my friend, but I love it because, like he was showing you, it's so easy to fold up and get where you want it to put, where you need to go. Also, in the Maverick, for all of you guys who may be looking at the Maverick for the first time, the Maverick has a plug, household type electric plug. Now, it does put some juice to it, but I promise you, I used it during our power outage, and the best thing I can tell you that it's not going to power up a heater. It's not going to keep your refrigerator running. It doesn't have that kind of power, but you can probably plug in a light or something really small and it'll work. Also back here we have the LED light that you can cut on. It also cuts on by itself at night. Turn it off. We have the tow hooks. We also have another 12-volt plug here where you can add some accessories in the aftermarket. And if you take it out, you better be able to put it back in. All right, up here we also have what we couldn't remember what it was over there, but it's the
Rail.
cargo rail. And you can move these back and forth, reposition them as what is necessary. This also has the latches here. One other thing, that if you look at the side of the bed and you focus right down here, this is actually a bottle opener. So for all you tailgaters, yeah, that's what that is. Now if you come around to the back here, just like in the Toyota Tacoma, we have a little storage area back here. And I just found the bungees, who I've been promising my buddy here that I was going to give him some of these for his boat. And I thought I couldn't find them, but now, since we're here, I'm going to give him these bungees so he can put on his boat. I looked over the whole garage looking for these bungees. See what happens when you put stuff in a storage place and then you forget where you put them? So, that is what we're talking about in the bed area. Now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go on the hood and we will tell you what powertrain is in each of these vehicles. And I'm going to let my buddy go first. Okay, now we're going up under the hood. My buddy's going to show you how he opens his hood, and you'll see why I'm going to let him show you how to open the hood, just because you'll see.
Got this latch
He
right
raises
here.
in, pulls the latch. Okay. Then when he gets out here, there's another latch under there, and he lifts it up. And just like the Maverick, he has a prop rod. What are we looking at in here, young man?
It's a 3.5 liter V6. It's got 278 horsepower with 265 pounds of torque.
All right. Very, very nice power plant and a very reliable power plant. Now we're going to get up under the hood of the Maverick. Okay, in case this is your first rodeo, your first time that you've been introduced to a Maverick, I want to make you aware of something that is different on the Maverick as far as opening the hood. Of course, we have what looks like a traditional hood latch, but what it is, you grab it once and it has 2X on it. That means you have to do it 2 times. Pull the second time, that's your safety latch. So when you get up under the hood, now all you have to do is lift it straight up. There's no secondary latch under the hood. It also has a prop rod, and I promise you, maybe in one of the later videos, we're going to fix that prop rod because I'm tired of using the prop rod. We're going to put the hydraulic assist on the hood so that it'll go up by itself. So what are we looking at in here? This is the 2-liter EcoBoost, 255 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. It's turbocharged. It is a 4-cylinder, very, very smooth. We did add under here the Steeder brace for handling, and we've also upgraded the lights to some of the LEDs that are available. And there you have it. So you may say, why did you guys do this video? The Toyota Tacoma is a completely different vehicle. So why would you compare the two? That's just the point. We wouldn't, because they're completely different. So when I see comments when people will oftentimes compare, you should have bought a Ranger, you should have bought an F-150, you should have bought a Toyota Tacoma, you should have bought a Chevy Colorado. You can't tell somebody else what they should buy. I don't tell you guys what to buy, I just make recommendations. I tell you all the things that the Maverick has on it, and then at the end of the day, you have to make that decision. Do you want a Toyota Tacoma? Are you going to use it off-road, four-wheel drive, all the things that you get on it? And that's key. It's how you're going to use your vehicle. If you're never going to use four-wheel drive, do you need a four-wheel drive, whether it's a Toyota Tacoma or otherwise? Are you going off-road? I don't know. Are you? What are you going to haul? What is your goal with your truck? Do you need something that you can occasionally haul stuff in like I do? Do you want really good gas mileage? And by the way, the Maverick, mine is so far averaging over 23 miles to the gallon in the city, and 34, and I've gotten as much as 38 miles to the gallon on a highway. And in these times when gas is over $4 a gallon most of the time, yeah, gas mileage is a plus. So at the end of the day, we are comparing apples with oranges. There is no comparison. They are completely different animals. It's like saying I like lions and you like tigers. They're two different animals. So get whatever one you want to, like whatever one you want to, but don't tell somebody else what they should have gotten, because you're not them. And that is a fact. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to my good buddy and co-worker for helping us out with this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.